Listen to this story that JD Vance tells. He's at a Christmas dinner and he's telling a story about shoe sizes, and he doesn't say the name of the third or fourth person in the story, but you can safely assume it's Speaker of the House Mike Johnson because he describes someone who was a little bit shorter and who was hanging out in the Oval Office.
Today, I'm in the Oval Office with the President of the United States and our great Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, and we're talking about something really, really important. And the President kind of holds up his hand and says, no, hold on a second. There's something much more important. Shoes. He peers over the Resolute desk and he says, Marco, JD, you guys have shitty shoes. We gotta get you better shoes. So he goes out and grabs a catalog. There happens to be another politician in the room. I won't say who, and you'll find out why in a second. And he asked this other politician, he said, I'm gonna get you some shoes too. And so he says, Marco, what's your shoe size? And Marco's apparently an 11.5. He says, JD, what's your shoe size? My shoe size is 13. And he asked this politician, who I won't embarrass, what his shoe size is, and he says 7. The President, he kind of leans back in his chair and says, you can tell a lot about a man by his shoe size. We won't ask the second lady for comment on that particular topic.
Okay, that took a really odd, weird turn at the end, but I safely assume that he's either talking about Stephen Miller or, more likely, Speaker of the House Mike Johnson, who is involved in a lot of these conversations with JD Vance, with Donald Trump, and who is kind of becoming a laughingstock within his own party.